When I see a sex scandal, my reaction is not to think, oh, that person is unqualified to run for office and I no longer support them, if I did before the sex scandal became public. My reaction instead is to think, wow, our politics have devolved and became so petty and so stupid that past generations would not recognize what we call politics as politics. The definition of the word politics is the art or science of governing. But that's not what we have today. Instead, we have a reality show version of a presidential election, or any kind of election for that matter. The way that we choose our candidates is not based on who's more intelligent, who's had the most education, who's had the most experience in government or in the Congress that could help them in crafting legislation that will be productive and improve the state of the country. We don't think about that. We think about who's had an affair. We look at the appearance of the candidates. We look at their hair. We look at what kind of suits they wear. How expensive are their suits? And maybe you consider the price of their suits to be a good or a bad thing, depending on the price. But everyone ignores the fact that no one should pay attention to that. Instead, people pick sides. They say, I like that candidate's hair, or I don't like that candidate's hair. I don't approve of the price of their suit. The thing that they should be talking about is the fact that none of those things are relevant in any kind of election for any office of any kind whatsoever. Our politics does not serve the public as it is designed to. Our politics serves us to distract us from the big issues that we all should be talking about. Instead, we get obsessed with petty things that make no difference. We get obsessed with a statement a candidate made 10 or 20 years ago. We get obsessed with the fact that when they were 18 or 20, they tried marijuana once. Or maybe they tried one of the harder drugs once. When instead we should be focusing on maybe that experience growing up in maybe a poor neighborhood, or growing up in a region of the country that's unusual for a president to be from. Maybe that would give them good insight and good experience to be a leader of the country in this new and dangerous time. We don't think about anything like that anymore. If we don't fix our politics, if we don't fix the way that we exercise democracy, none of the issues really matter. None of the laws in Congress matter. None of the priorities of the administration matter. So long as we do not have politics in the way that it was designed to be, the art and the science of governing a nation, a sacred responsibility to serve the public, to do things that are in the best interest of the public. Until we have that, nothing else really matters.